What's up, guys? It's girl Papa Dan. I'm back with another video. Today is gonna be about a story time. It's gonna be about the time that I lost my virginity. So the T says, um, so I had to redo this video because I accidentally put way too much information in the video in the first time. So bear with me because I'm having to retell this story. So parts of it might be blotchy because I can't remember exactly what I said before. I just was like, damn, wait, I'm giving too much information. If you're from my city, you know, then you're gonna figure this out very quickly. So I'm gonna start it over to where I can remember. I met this person in college, and yeah, I can say that. I met this person in college, and I had to remember, you know, because I'm not editing this out. This is going straight to the YouTube as soon as I record it. So gotta watch what I say because I'm not taking some shit out. Period. Um. So I met him through college. Hold on, guys, because like I have to get comfortable. Like my arms is already in a fucking uncomfortable position. Whew, can't wait till I get my fucking tripod back. I had one, but then I lost something that goes in it to make the camera sit up, and then what happened to the other one? The other one broke. So unfortunately, I'm stuck holding it or putting it up on something, which is even more work. Trying to find something to put it on. So holding it is what we got. And plus it'll help me build some muscle. But no, so yeah, I met him in college, and what happened? We started going. I don't think we ever went out, to be honest. So why I lost my virginity at the age that I did was because I was told at a very young age, like, be a virgin, wait till you get married, all that shit. And then I saw some people in my life that weren't doing the same thing that they said I should do. And I was just like, why am I listening to these people? I'm single as fuck, and I'm never going to get a man because don't nobody want to be a virgin in their early 20s. This is how I was thinking in my early 20s. I was young and dumb. So I was thinking like, no guy will ever want to be with me. Like, because I can't even get a boyfriend. I can't even get a guy to save my life because people were afraid that I was gonna be like, oh my god, I love you. I want to marry you. I want to be with you because I was a virgin. So people were really like emotionally disconnected to me because they just thought I was gonna be like some clingy ass bitch. Not in the least bit. If I don't care about you, I'm not gonna be clingy at all. And if I do care about you, I'm not gonna be clingy. But people didn't know that, and virgins have that negative stereotype. Um. But anyways, so I just was like, why am I gonna be a virgin? Now I will say this to the people that are virgins in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. There's nothing wrong with that. Be you. I'm not telling anybody to go and have sex at all. It's your body, it's your choice, and that's how I feel. So just had to put that little disclaimer in there because all these guidelines and YouTube rules and social media and all this shit. I don't know, but yeah. So basically, I was just like tired of just listening to everybody, and I was like, damn, I'm never gonna get a boyfriend. Not true. There is somebody out there that's gonna appreciate a virgin. Just know that if you're a virgin right now, there's somebody that's gonna appreciate you. I just didn't know that stupid ass shit because I just assumed that who would ever want to be with somebody that's a virgin. So, anyways, I was talking to the guy for a short amount of time. We never ended up getting together because I told him I was gonna be moving states, which wasn't a lie. I actually was gonna move states, so it just never really worked out in that way. But anyways, we end up, how did it happen exactly? I think I was laying on his couch, to be exact, because I think at the time, I don't think he had a bed, or he had a bed and something was wrong with the bed, or something. I don't know, but I think we were on the couch, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I should start over because no. Because there was two times before that I almost lost my virginity, but it didn't happen. Every time I got like really scared. Every time I did, I was just like, "Oh, I can't do it, can't do it." I was too scared. So I don't know. I think at this time I just was like over it. So I think like the first two times that I almost lost my virginity, the guys were like, it just was uncomfortable. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to. And then with this guy, I think where I was at mentally, I was just so headstrong about just going against what everybody had been telling me growing up, and like, oh, you should wait till marriage, and just like y'all aren't even waiting till marriage. Y'all aren't even doing the same thing that y'all taught me. So why would I listen to anything that y'all are saying? Like, so I think I that was part of the reason why I did it at that time. But anyways, I think we were on the couch, and I remember like it hurt so bad, like to the point where I was just like, because I here's the thing. I don't think that the guy at the time believed that I was an actual virgin. I think that he thought I was lying about it because of my age, and so he kind of just like rammed it in there, and it was very painful. And I remember my initial thought. My initial thought. My initial thought was I must be a lesbian. So I told the guy I was like and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, and then like he moved, and like I was just like, oh my gosh, that was just too painful. I have to be gay. Like I'm gay. I'm gay. Like at this point, I'm really gay because like sex can't like it wasn't like how I thought it was gonna be. I didn't lose it under no candle lights. It wasn't like a guy that loved me or any of that. So it just kind of felt like this is nothing like the movies. This is nothing like what I saw on TV. This is nothing like anything I've ever saw actually. So I'm just really confused. I have to be gay because this hurt way too bad. So, me and the guy, like, we were cool enough to where, like, he had the condom on. I think, I can't remember if this was the first time. I think it was the first time. I ended up not starting, yeah, it was the first time. Because I ended up not starting my period one time. So I started spazzing. I started freaking out. So I called him. I'm like, bro, I think I'm pregnant. It's funny now, but I was freaking out at the time because it was just like my period's never been late. My period is very when I had a period, it was very like consistent. It was always on time. It always came. It always did what it was supposed to do. So it didn't come, and I remember like calling my mama because at this point it's already been like 2 weeks and I haven't had a period. I was late. I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. I done got pregnant. And I'm like, how could this be possible? He didn't even go all the way in. It hurt really bad. Like, did I get pregnant off of this one, 1, 2, 3 stroke and then done? Like, this isn't fair. Like, I'm going to lose my virginity, like my real virginity, to having a kid. I was so distraught. So I'm like, telling the guy, and like at the time, he was like telling me like, well, this is my child too. If you are pregnant, I don't think he had much experience either because he thought that I could have been pregnant too. Which now that I'm looking back at it and I have more experience, it's like there's no way we both shouldn't have been that stupid. So there's no way I could have got pregnant. There's no way. Like it wasn't even. It didn't even. I mean, maybe there was a way. I guess because I wasn't. I don't know. I guess maybe because I wasn't as excited. There would have been a possibility that the condom could have broke and I could have lost my virginity. Maybe I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just like the way I'm imagining this. There's no way. But either way, So he was like, "Well, it's my choice. Like, I don't want you to." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I don't want to have a child. I'm not ready." Like, so I just finally like break down and tell my mom. I was like, "Mom." And I'm like laying down on the bed, like crying, bawling my eyes out. I'm like, Mom, I'd rather be telling you that I'm a lesbian right now than to tell you what I'm really about to tell you. Like, and I look at her, I'm like, Mama, I lost my virginity. And then she was like, okay, you wasn't going to be a virgin forever. I was like, Mama, that's not the bad part. I was like, Mama, I think I'm pregnant. And she was like, girl, you ain't pregnant. She's like, girl, you ain't pregnant? And I'm like, Mama, I don't know. My period hasn't came in 2 weeks. She was like, well, did y'all use a condom? I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, do you feel like very breast tender? Like, what makes you think you're pregnant? I was like, because I ain't got a period. She was like, girl, you ain't got any periods. Take an Advil or aspirin. I think she said take an aspirin, and then if you don't start it in 2 days after that, then we could talk about it. So I did what she told me. Took an aspirin, started it the next day, and that is how I lost my virginity. Um, it was an interesting situation. I turned out I'm not lesbian. I actually enjoy a little rumble tumble in the sheets, but um, I don't know. It just was that was just like the funniest shit to me. That was like the fucking funniest shit. It's funny now. It's 100% funny now because I'm looking back and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? How could I have gotten pregnant? Like there would have been no way. It literally would have had to been like a God type of situation. So, because there wouldn't have been no way. There wouldn't have been any way. Like it just did not. Yeah, if it would have been a rarity and a special case if I would have got pregnant. But yeah, it was just so funny, and I thought that I would share that with you guys. Hopefully, it made you laugh because it definitely made me laugh. Cause I even there's more details to it. Like I wasn't a clingy type when I lost my virginity to this guy. Like literally the next day, I like blocked him, and we didn't talk for a whole week until my period didn't come, and then I had to unblock his ass, and then he wouldn't answer, so I had to do a pop up like, "Look, bitch, you better answer it, cause look, nigga, I think I'm pregnant," and then I started spazzing, but it was just like it was a weird situation. Um, Me and him aren't friends to this day, but we have spoken. I think the last time I talked to him, he was living his best life, and I'm happy for him. Yeah. So that was the time that I lost my virginity. I'm pretty sure it wasn't all that like spicy or whatever because like there was no spice at all. There was no spice. It was just straight pain. Um, so I do recommend if you are a virgin, and I'm gonna say if you're 18 and older, because I don't really believe in people having sex under 18 because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing and I was well over 18. So I mean, but if your choice, you're right. But if you're over 18, I suggest that if you lose your virginity to somebody, make sure it's to somebody that you care about, somebody that you love, even. Um, because I think that was the part that was missing out of me losing my virginity is somebody that I love. I feel like it would have been maybe a little different, maybe not. But it would have been probably a different experience had it been somebody that I love. Another thing is, I would say if you're losing your virginity, you probably want to use some lubrication. You can be turned on, but still, if you don't know what you're doing, it can hurt really bad. So be very safe and do it with somebody you love and care about. I mean, I think that's what I wish I would have done because out of everything, the one thing I regret probably in life is just losing my virginity to somebody I didn't like love at the time. Like I grew a love for this person. I never was in love with them, but I grew a love for them and I began to like them. But it was well after I had lost my virginity, and we had been dealing with each other for like a year or two after that. So, but it's just like I don't. That's the only thing I regret. Honestly, it's just not and not being somebody that I genuinely loved and that genuinely loved me. So, I mean, other than that, there was nothing that I regret out of the experience. The guy was a really nice guy when it came to that aspect of it. Always took care of me, always made sure that I was 100% good. I'm talking about like whatever I need, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning and he would run and go get it. So it was very nice to see that. He really actually set the bar really high. And then I realized shortly after, there's not a lot of men out there like that. Like most men are not willing to get up 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock after whatever time y'all finish doing what y'all doing to go run and get you some food, run and get you some hot water, run and get you, I mean not hot water, run and get you some whatever it is that you want. Like whatever it was that I wanted, like if it was food, if it was anything, he would run and go get it for me. And I genuinely appreciate that. It really did show me a lot, and it was something that I needed at the time. But yeah, so yeah, safe sex, safe sex is what you guys need to practice. Uh, I try to use the safe sex as the can't even work my way to say it. But you know, I mean, you should practice having safe sex. It is really a big epidemic of STDs and STIs in our generation. So make sure you guys are protecting yourselves. But yeah, that was my um story time. So I'm gonna let you guys go. And I hope you guys enjoy your night. And what else do I want to say? More videos are coming soon. Like, more videos are coming, more things are coming. It's gonna take time. But I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. At least a video every day. You know, even if it's some bullshit, I don't care. Like, I really need income in multiple ways. I'm trying to be a millionaire by the end of 2020, because God knows I need that type of break in my life. Just a year of 2020s, multiple 2020s, all in my bank account because I need it. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to be more consistent and all of that great stuff. So I guess that's it for today. Okay, so I have to find a different outro because I don't even know what to do. Like, whoa, oh, I don't know. I, I don't know. We'll find something. Something's bound to work. I want to do a get lit session and get ready with me, but I'll have multiple ideas. But anyways, guys, that was my story time about how I lost my virginity. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Damn, see, that's why I don't want to do this no more, because it's just not working. So